Athena, the flame of wisdom in the shadows of Olympus. The sky over Olympus was heavy with storm clouds that night. Zeus, the Lord of Thunder, sat upon his throne, both hands clutching his head. A searing pain split through him like 1,000 hammers, shaking his chest with every roar of agony. None of the gods dared approach. They whispered among themselves that such torment could only mean one thing: a new destiny was about to be born. Zeus tilted his head back, his eyes burning with lightning. And then, with a strike from Hephaestus's hammer, his skull cracked open. From the rift burst a blinding light, and within it a figure emerged radiant and terrible in her majesty. It was Athena. Not a helpless child, but a fully grown goddess, clad in golden armor, holding a gleaming spear. Her eyes cut through the air like a blade. From the very first breath of her existence, Olympus knew a new star had risen. Not the star of destruction, nor of lust, but of wisdom and strategy. Athena walked among the gods, each step ringing with silent authority. No cry of an infant, no words of introduction, only an unshakable stillness that froze Olympus in awe. She was nothing like Ares, who raged and lusted for blood. In her gaze they saw a far sharper weapon than any sword or spear, the cold fire of intellect. But Athena was not only war. Her heart, curiously, reached toward mortals, the fragile beings of the earth below. When Poseidon struck the ground with his trident to claim the city of Athens, he offered the seas salt and storm. Athena, in silence, planted an olive branch. Not thunder, not blood, just a symbol of sustenance, light, and peace. Humanity chose the olive, and with it, they chose her. The city took her name, a jewel of Greece under her eternal protection. Yet even wisdom has shadows. One night, in her sacred temple, the maiden Medusa was defiled by Poseidon's hand. Athena's wrath fell swift and merciless. Beauty became horror. Flowing hair turned to writhing serpents, a fair face twisted into terror. Medusa's cries echoed as she transformed into a monster, cursed to kill with a single glance. Years later, Athena herself armed Perseus with the mirrored shield that would reflect Medusa's gaze back upon her. It was a cruel paradox Athena had cursed, and Athena would enable her destruction. But to the goddess, justice was never mercy. Justice was ordered even when merciless. In the war for Troy, Athena's presence burned within Odysseus's eyes, in the grip of every soldier's spear. She whispered strategy into their ears, guiding their steps and schemes. Amid rivers of blood, Athena neither laughed nor wept. She stood above it, all a grand master, moving living pieces across a battlefield of fate. Athena was never the warm flame of love, nor the wild fire of ruin. She was the torch of reason in chaos, the scale that weighed ambition against madness. And when night fell upon the marble pillars of Athens, whispers said her eyes still watched, but eyes as cold and eternal as the stars, never closing, never fading. For wisdom once kindled burns forever, immortal as the soul of humankind.